Hi, Dan Przaski here from Muscle Builder RX with your a recipe for a Frito brand type homemade corn chips. They're excellent. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is a half a cup of water, medium chain triglyceride oil, some sea salt, and some cornmeal. And I use chili powdering also for a little bit of taste. So the first thing I'll do is I've got a half a cup of water in the microwave. I'm going to heat it up right now because it needs to be boiling. So I have 125 grams here of cornmeal, which basically is about 3/4 cup of ground up cornmeal. So we pour it right in here. Put it in the bowl. You should really get yourself a scale like this. When you get this scale, you know exactly the measurements of the food product that it is, and then it makes it easier to break down the exact amounts of carbs, proteins, fats, whatever it may be in that product. So I have basically 3/4 cup of cornmeal. You don't have to use this. You can use any seasoning you want. I use about 1/8 of a teaspoon, just about 1/8 of chili powder. You can use whatever you want. Favorites are garlic, salt, things like that. Also, what I like to use is a pinch of sea salt. I put a pinch or two in there. I get it through there. If you have a sodium problem or if it's right before a contest, don't use it, or use it sparingly because you could get water bloat. The next thing you want to use is 2 tablespoons of an MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride, MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride. These 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. So I've got 2 tablespoons in there of that. Now I go for my boiling water. And I've got a fork. I'm going to pour this hot water over this and mix it all up together. There's a half a cup of hot water I put in here. Now again, you can change the flavorings on here. Anything you want to add to it. Chili powder. I've used types of garlic that I like in there. There's just all kinds of seasonings out there that you can use. I just mix this up with the fork. It'll absorb it eventually here. Boiling, make sure I get it mixed really well. The thing about this is that it'll be very low in fat. We got to remember our MCT oil acts as a carbohydrate even though it's a fat. So it'll give you a lot of energy, yet you're keeping your carbohydrates down. This total put together, when you put it together, you'll have 672 total calories. Let's see, 11.5 grams of protein, 4.5 grams of fat basically, and 92 grams of carbohydrate. Now remember, the MCT oil, that acts as a carbohydrate. This is why you can cut your carbohydrates down, because of the fact that it'll give you the energy. You won't get the water bloat. You'll still get the carbs you need. Okay. So we got a little mixture here. And to let it harden just a little bit, it'll absorb in there, and this water was really hot. So basically what you want to do here is take it and put a spoonful . I'm going to let this harden before I throw it in the oven. You want to cook it for 30 minutes on 350 degrees. 30 minutes, 350 degrees. Make them as big or as small. What you want to do is get these out really flat though, because the flatter you get them, the easier they'll be able to eat and also use for mixing, you know, if you're using a guacamole dip like I'm going to show you how to make. Anyway, I'll put these all out together, I'll pop them in the oven, and we'll see how they look when they come out. But remember, If by chance you make it to your flavoring. If you want, again, you can add just a pinch of that salt on top before you put it in the oven. It just depends on your body type. If you're the type that holds water, keep the sodium low. If you don't hold the water, you're ectomorphic, usually you can get a little bit more, or get away with it more. If you're trying to get down into the single digits of body fat, 5, 4, 3, 6%, you want to keep away from that, okay? We're going to I'm going to make the rest of these, pop them in the oven, we'll see how they come out. Okay, our corn chips are done. They've cooked for 30 minutes. I've made these like really, really big. I'm going to bring them out. And I'm going to let them cool. And again, once they cool down, they'll be hard enough. See if they are right now. You pop them right off. Now again, I made these a lot bigger. And you break them up in half or in quarters. And then eat it as you want. I'll show you a great guacamole dip you can make with this. And it's just perfect. Guacamole you can do on these, or eat these plain, or put a little bit of tuna fish or something on them, however you want. But it's just a great snack the way that they are. Season with taste as you go. Remember, get your free Get Ripped in 12 Weeks book at my site, musclebuilderrx.com. In the book, we've got recipes and things like that to keep you on track, to keep you lean, to keep you ripped, and not feeling hungry. That's the key. You want to stay on a diet, you can't feel hungry. Got to have a lot of energy, and you get it from nutritional products. Till then, keep watching for my videos. Have a Power Health day.